Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, hold on, hold on. It's a little shy. Let me bring it over. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Oh, the music isn't playing. Is it? You can hear the music of the game. If not, I'm just gonna try and fix that a little bit. Sorry for the huge delay. I just arrived home after a huge traffic. The what's it called? The internet is being wonky. My sound is working today, thankfully, but it was wonky earlier. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think you should be able to hear it now. Just tell me if it's like really quiet compared to my voice or it's just right. Because the voice is very loud. Yeah, well, sit office worker. And yeah, so coincidentally they gave me the opportunity to work from home today and tomorrow. So I thought with the newly released, literally 1 hour released ago of this game. Also, hello, crawling. I don't remember when I subbed this channel. Damn, I think you do. It's just like it's been so long. Krilling, how do you forget me already? Also, hi, Captain Price. I'm a little exhausted, but I'm super excited to finally stream this game. Coincidentally, because tomorrow I have work from home, I decided, you know what? Let us stream this game that just released 1 hour ago tonight. If you don't remember, I've actually played the demo for this game 1 year ago. So I'm really happy that it's out. It's one of the games I was looking forward to like seeing released. But basically, yeah, you know, if you see the name, also tell me if the music's too loud compared to my voice, because I can't tell. But basically, this game is a classic murder mystery. Lots of puzzles, charming characters, as furries. You know how I feel about that. Yippee! Anyway, super excited. A lot of good voice acting as far as I remember last. A lot of politics and quite heavy drama coming into play. And us like getting charged for the murder of like a count or a very important political figure. But yeah, so let's just jump right in. This is published by Tokyo Productions, which is one of our Indonesian game publishers that I'm also very close with, as well as it is developed by The Blind Gentleman, whose HQ is placed in Budapest, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let's just run it. I'm super excited. Speaking of train, on the fateful first night of the Clawville Express.
Headache.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. Oh, I'm about to fly to Jakarta to take a little long train. I'm so nervous. Oh my god, safe flights, safe journeys. I haven't traveled on like for a long, you know, distance train before, so I can get why it can be kind of nervous. So I'm just wishing the safety for you, for your journey. Also, this is an entirely different beginning compared to the demo. If you've seen the demo. Also, the music is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. If you don't know, I was gonna say this, but I completely forgot. The intro music really. What not to be the mayor of bad news? Oh no, I'm worried. Oh no, what else is not working? Is my voice too soft? Is the music too soft? Can you hear the music? Chat is dead. The chat died. Oh, hold on. I can fix that. I can fix that. That's okay. If it doesn't work, then I'll guess we'll not use chat for a bit. There's always something not working in my streams, guys. This is killing me. I'm not gonna lie. Huh. Huh. That's odd. Hold on. Oh. Huh, that's weird. Why is it not moving? There's always something going on with these things. I don't know why. Okay, I think it's working. Okay. Technician Almond to the rescue. Someone sent something. Okay, is this the Orient Express type deal? Yes. Kind of. But the twist is like we're being accused of murdering the ambassador. Also, voice acting peak. Also, he's moving now. I don't remember him moving a lot in the demo. Is it so small? What is small? What is small? Tisai, what is small? the chat. I'll make it bigger. There you go. Now is big. Is his voice acting small? If his voice acting is small, I'll the chat. Okay, the chat is big enough then. Okay, he sounds very attractive. Not gonna lie. Okay.
Plato must be looking for me.
He sounds kind of fine. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, this is definitely much different than the demo. I don't remember being... okay, postcard. Stowonia. Moses the mouse? No, obviously not. He's a fox. He's right there. Stowonia. Damn, it's like you got an upgraded version. Oh, I love this 3D 2.5 animation we have going on here. What's your persona? Mine is very generic. It's just like a brown wolf. But I haven't upgraded it yet. But I am planning to like redraw the thumbnail so it matches my persona. Eehee. Okay. Anyways, this is such an upgrade, man, from the demo. Okay, hold on. Ah, I don't even have walkthroughs for this. Oh no, I just realized. It's okay. I'm smart. Almond smart. Okay. Oh, wow. Hold on. Oh, no. Hello?
Furry heavens. The ambassador. Is he dead?
I don't know, Moses. You take one good look at that and you tell me.
What might this be? Is this a gun?
Hey, what's going on in there?
Oh, I
Who's in
forgot.
there?
Plato's pretty cute. I remember. Oh, no mercy. Oh, actually, I remember most of these characters. I don't remember their names, but I remember their roles at least during the demo. Like a little bit.
What happened here, Moses?
What happened here, Moses? Yeah, Moses, what happened here? Anyways, I remember her. I know that she was like very beautiful and sweet and very smart and knowledgeable. This is the actor. I don't remember the goose for some reason.
To the wild ones. You
Smuggler.
killed the ambassador?
What? What did I do?
Hey, calm down. Moses got here first, didn't he?
What is
That
his
doesn't mean
accent?
he
Is it
killed
New
the
York City?
ambassador. Am I right?
I think so.
Do you think or do you know? The poor bastard's lying dead. You're standing in front of him, and that gun may not even be cold. I can still smell the cordite.
Can you now?
Unfortunately, I have to say it's really more than suspicious.
So
Calm down. There's a rational explanation for everything.
it is a New York accent.
Moses and I are respected detectives of the Clawville Police Department, whose
All
job
right.
it was to protect the ambassador at all costs.
I'm not gonna lie, Moses looks like he's about to throw up.
Well, in that case, you didn't do your job very well.
Furry heavens. It's all over. Peace is over.
There will be war. Ah, enough. Everybody calm down.
New York
Moses
goon.
didn't do it.
You're not wrong. He is a New York goon.
We can't say that.
What? What did you just say?
I don't remember the events of the last hour or so. I was standing over the body. I don't think I could ever do such a thing, and I abhor fire.
I really like the voice
Still,
acting. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I was like, I was very
possibility
quiet.
that it was me.
Is everybody gone mad around here?
I think it's very clear what happened. The fox drank too much and simply shot the ambassador.
Where in the hairy, feathered, scaly world did that come from?
I'm just telling you what I see, what we all see.
All right, that's
I know
enough.
there's a rabbit,
Everyone leave
right?
the compartment and wait
And I
outside.
think that
We're gonna
the ambassador
investigate
has
the
a daughter
crime
as
scene.
well, as far as I remember.
You mean you and suspect number one? How do we know you're not trying to cover up the evidence?
I can assure you I won't touch anything, even if it had been me. My partner Plato is pure as the Stavonian snow.
Savonian snow.
Anyone can say that. Empty words.
Then it's your word against ours for now, honk honk. A
Honk,
hardened
honk.
multiple convicted felon against two high-ranking Clawville police officers. What do you think of those odds?
What? But this is police brutality.
No, it's an abuse of common sense, honk honk.
Honk honk. Oh, that's the spider conductor.
If I may, ladies and gentlemen, as a representative of the Clawville Express, I
Is
have
he
to
French?
say, right
He sounds
now,
French.
we know only that we don't know anything. I'll stay here. as
Oh,
a
I like how they're
neutral
doing what they're
party.
doing with their
The
arms. What's good,
detectives
Almond?
can
Hi,
start their
Leanne. It's been a while.
investigation, which is in all
German.
our
Is it German?
interests.
It feels like
Mr.
French.
Moses remains a suspect, but we'll give everyone the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you.
Can you hear the voice acting
Please,
well?
everyone. I hope you agree with that.
Honk, very
His name is
well.
Pierre.
But you
That
know
feels
this,
like very
Moses, the
German.
truth
I mean
always
French.
comes out in the end.
Yes.
How does he know my
It
name again?
always
Oh,
does.
because they like screamed his name.
Then we have a deal. Everyone but Pierre, out.
Out. Also, never retweeted a post. Oh my god, epic! Thank
Whatever.
you, Dev.
Good heavens.
Good heavens.
Everything's going to be alright, isn't it?
I sure hope so. Also, I love her design. She's very
I
pretty.
hope so.
Pretty.
Dear Funny. I
Funny, that's her
sincerely hope
name.
so.
I don't remember the name of the characters. I remember their
This journey
like
took a
occupations
rather
mostly.
Dark turn pretty quickly, right? Oh, I'm sorry my scriptwriter's not here.
Gentlemen, enjoy yourselves while you
Good to see you again. Anyway, what kind of game this is? This is a visual novel, puzzle solving, murder, mystery, train, furry game. Basically, like, people have been telling me, at least my friends who have, like, played this, not to the end, but are, you know, promoting this game. It is very much Ace Attorney-esque. I think it's, like, more of a first-person Ace Attorney-styled game, so we'll see how it is. Like, if I like Ace Attorney, I would like this. They know how to draw me in, guys. Okay, let's see the dead body.
Well,
Eh.
well.
He was shot, but the body is fairly clean. Death was instantaneous, as if he hadn't realized what had happened. Okay, gunshot
Let's
wound.
see.
Tiny gunshot wound, little blood, no spatter, small caliber, smell of gunpowder, and blood is still lingering in the air. If not much is bleeding, I feel like they just moved his body here, but he didn't exactly die here.
Let's see.
No blood spatter in the picture anywhere else. Strange. The killer, whoever it was. Maybe they used something to muffle the shot? A pillow? Ah, interesting. Yeah, woof.
Well, well.
The hand is also bloody. That's interesting. I don't see any blood soaking through his clothes. Maybe he was reaching for the wound after he was shot? Like, I like this POV. I like the art direction for this one. Like, it's 2.5.
Moses,
Right.
listen. It couldn't be you. That's madness.
We cannot rule out the possibility.
What? You suspect
Also-
yourself?
This low-key reminds me of Professor Layton and Luke, but if Luke was so much older.
Not a bit, my dear friend, but until
He
I
sounds
can
like
prove
Professor Layton.
otherwise,
Maybe
I
he-
can't rule out the
that was-
possibility.
Maybe he was like a reference? The tone really reminds me of Professor Layton. I've been playing Professor Layton lately.
This is insanity.
No, it's perfectly logical, Plato. I don't remember what happened last night, so anything could have happened.
Like, I mean, Professor Layton is obviously British, but
You must remember
the tone
something.
really reminds me of him.
It's best to gather what we know from the very beginning.
Okay. You're right. Where do we start?
Let's say.
Oh, so
a
now we're
freezing
entering
cold
where we
day
started from
greeted us on
the.
a fateful Stavonian morning.
So this is
Fiery
how
heavens.
the demo
Could
is
you be any
started.
more
If you played the
cheesy?
demo,
I thought I was getting better at this.
That'll never happen.
this
Well
one was
then,
silent during
Let's
the
just
demo.
start at the beginning.
Forza. Yeah, see, I remember he had a daughter. Did she always wear that? Key event reached.
Well, here we are.
I'm gonna freeze to death.
Now that you mention it, my dear friend, we're a little early, so you'll have plenty of time to do that.
No matter. I can already taste the champagne and olives on my tongue.
Champagne and olives?
The party! Aren't you looking forward to the big Bon Voyage party tonight?
Oh, that. I'd skip it if I could.
Ha! Moses, you're the saddest animal I've ever had the misfortune to meet. For once in your life, you should let loose. We're on a holiday, right?
Let me remind you that no, we are not on holiday. This is work.
We're doing work,
Heavens.
guys.
Get me on hook,
Professional.
Moses.
Well, you're probably right, my dear friend.
So we freeze to death.
You know who I miss? Black
I see other
Sad. I've
passengers
been
are
playing
starting
Black
to
Sad
arrive.
games as well lately. He's also a detective, but he's very much New York and detective.
We can have a little sniff around before we leave the station. Literally.
His voice really reminds me of like a character. I just can't put my finger on it. I know it's a Professor Layton, but Professor Layton's like British, but the tone is quite similar.
Good idea. Although I might not be able to move anymore.
Okay, so this is the what did she always wear this in the demo? Maybe she did. I don't know actually. Clawville Express, Ambassador.
Look who's here.
The ambassador. Ah, that creep makes my tail tingle.
I do remember that. At least the plot, as far as I remember, was like the reason why the ambassador was like on this train is because he was going to the other land, because these two lands have been like at war for years, and they've been meaning to like they sent him over so they can negotiate means and finally make peace or something like that.
Stay focused, Plato. We'll do what we've been hired to do, and we can take our well-deserved vacation.
When I think we have to protect this monster.
Let's not jump to conclusions, dear fellow. You know rumors are sometimes just rumors.
These aren't just rumors, Moses. They're facts.
We have a job to do, and we're going to do it. All right?
Right.
Yeah, all right.
Well, well.
This is a suspiciously large package for 2 people. But who knows? Maybe that pretty lady just brought too many trinkets on the trip. This is a daughter, I think.
Well.
She has a rather pleasant appearance.
What a glorious machine, huh? A true modern wonder.
Is it? More like a monster.
I can't wait to see first class. Or the
Don't get excited, Plato.
You
We'll
know?
be in the last car.
I'm not gonna lie, because of these kind of games, like this, especially with Professor Layton's Voluntary Express, as well as like the Orient Express, I've always wanted to ride these kind of trains with the fancy like rooms and stuff like that. I know Indonesia has like I don't think they have fancy rooms, or if maybe you can. My mom said that you could take them for like if we're going long distance, and I really want to go and try one out, but I haven't been able to. Okay.
Ha! How is it that we have to protect the ambassador, but we're not staying in the same car as him? Who organized this?
Not the most logical decision, that's for sure. We will certainly spend a lot of time walking up and down between the cars.
Or we could just sleep in the toilet of the first car. It's probably a lot more comfortable than what's waiting for us at the other end.
That's very likely, yes.
Okay. We can
The
use.
fluffy, fuzzy... Damn!
Quite a tower, isn't it?
That could easily accommodate all the members of
Okay,
the
so this is
country's parliament.
senses. This really reminds me of Black Sad. The usage of like senses and stuff as a mechanic.
Or an invading army.
You got that right.
The Stowonians. Having to oversee the protection and well-being of the Stowonian delegation is not just a simple task, but also a kind of trust and power play between the two countries of... Oh, the other country is called Clawville. I do remember Stowonia and Stavonia. Or is it Stavonia? I actually don't know. Frankly, it's not very uplifting to be caught between two such superpowers. So is this supposed to be like Russia and America, I guess, during the Cold War?
Let's
Faint
see.
smell. Trains have a distinctive smell that is a mixture of many different aromas: metal, oil, coal, leather, and many more, but nothing blatant or noteworthy. Okay, the Clawville Express. Oh, this is all the directory stuff. The Clawville Express, it runs on a railway line through a good part of the wilderness, a route that has become almost as legendary as the train itself. The Clawville Express has been used by royalty and other illustrious figures, and the train is famous for customizing its cabins for each notable person who has traveled on it. But the Express isn't just for them. The iconic line also has second and third class carriages, so those who can't afford one of the royal suites can also travel the route. Plato Manuel Palladius, Palace's cat. Otto Colobus Manua, my loyal companion and friend Plato. He served in military intelligence for years, but was demobilized and ended up as a detective with the Clawville Police Department. I praise my good fortune, for without him, I would not be where I am today, though I'd hesitate to admit that to him. Ignat Alexei Ivarinik, ambassador to Slavonia, pursuing peace negotiations between the colonial empire of Clawville and the United Republic of Slavonia. We have been entrusted with the task of escorting and protecting him, which is a great honor. However, his past and character are rather questionable. How to use. Characters you met are on the left, drag the ones you'd like to collect in the main area. Draw a line between two characters to highlight their relationship. Dear Mon, I'm officially going nerd as I have acquired a prescription glasses. Yes! Someone less nerdier than I. Hello, Vals. My eyesight is perfect. Anyways, 50-50. Anyways, where's the Dilf? I mean, he's right there. He got killed. Did we not see his dead body in the beginning of the game? Okay. Characters can be moved without breaking their connections. Okay. So, we can do this. They are not really dependents, but corporations. I guess, or brotherly. We do not know each other. Okay. Pax. Ignatz. Dear Mon, oh wait, hold on. I would not F him. Doom Diawi. I see. Well, we'll see the others. I don't know if there are any other Delph options. I guess there's the actor, right? But I think he's rather young in this series. I mean, in this game. Ignat's past is rather murky, having served as a high-ranking officer in the colonial Caesarist forces, including in the Torogo colonies. Why are we in the last wagon? A big question mark for us is why we are accommodated in the last wagon, as we are here to protect the Slavonian ambassador who is in the first one.
Speaking of which, you're a Manu, right? A Palace's cat? Shouldn't you be perfectly fine in the cold?
I've never told you about my cryophobia? My unnatural fear of freezing?
A natural fear of freezing.
The amount you usually talk, it surprises me too, but no. You never mentioned it before.
Well, it was because of the war.
Oh, right. The war.
The war, guys.
I spent a whole winter in a trench. I got the chill up to my bones and my soul. And somehow, I wasn't the same animal after that.
And that affected your perception of the cold.
Some people lose their sense of smell after a major trauma, or
Right.
see colors different.
Right.
That's interesting. Please tell me more about it.
I'd rather not. You overanalyze everything and everybody. It can be really unpleasant.
Well, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
Is this their first time meeting? Who? No. I feel like they've been friends for quite a while, actually. Corsa. Corsa is the capital of the Republic of Slavonia, which is already a very important and significant city in Caesar's times. It is also known as the City of Frozen Fangs, and is the coldest provincial capital in the country. I'm pretty sure they've known each other for a while. Okay, so that's our item. Oh, this is cool. Oh! You've unlocked a secret clue. My pocket watch, which was my grandfather's, it never stops for a second. Neither does a good detective. AW means Alphonse Wildflower. He was my grandfather, and I inherited this wonderful pocket watch from him. How come he doesn't know about the crypophobia? That's why he said, like, you've taught you're like a huge yapper, but you never at once ventured about the crypophobia. But to be fair, like, I don't think like the fear of freezing would be something you'd come up with in casual conversation. He's my grandfather, and I inherited this wonderful pocket watch from him. Unlike my father, Alphonse valued the time he was given. What's your phobia? I think it's like bridges. I might be wrong though. Official ticket for the Clawville Express. Quite pretty for a third class. What does a first class ticket look like? Made of gold, perhaps? It does look really cute though. Okay, now we can
Well, well.
ask him.
Ah, finally. This is ridiculous. I've been waiting here for an age.
Sir, welcome.
For an age.
Just grab the bags and pack them quickly. My daughter and I are free.
It is his daughter, I was right.
Sir, I think you misunderstand.
Are they paying you to talk or work? I am at my wit's end here. Can you believe it, my dear?
Leave me out of this.
Dear sir, I genuinely think there's been a misunderstanding here.
Just take our luggage and load it while I'm in a good mood. Ah, you have a voice, huh? How surprising.
Men, is this charade really necessary?
Let me step in. This is Moses Wildflower, and I'm Plato Palladius in the Clawville Police Department.
I like how he
We
says
are
it
here
for us.
because,
I don't have to do a
unfortunately
lot of
for
voice
us,
acting.
We have been entrusted with the full protection of you and your dear daughter until this magnificent train reaches Clawville.
Is that so? Well, why didn't you start with that?
That's what we've been saying. Oh my god, you know what? I have a feeling that we're gonna have to deal with this much more later on before he dies. Let me grab a drink. I am like... Anyways, if I don't last until like night, because apparently being a corporate worker has very much affected like my sleeping schedule, I'll probably play the first chapter first and then we'll just go slowly from there.
We tried, but it must be the noise.
Whatever.
Bruh.
So you're in the service of the Fox King, huh? Very
Okay, so
well.
ours is like
Then I'll see you at the
Kings,
party
huh?
soon.
Is your
yes.
PC still outside? Yes. You can probably hear my dog or something. My dog is not outside though. My dog's like in like my room.
In fact, I think we'd rather...
Moses, we'll be there.
Is there
sir.
rain or music? No, that's cats fighting. There's no music. There's no rain. Maybe it's from my headset. Like you can hear my headset through the mic.
All right then.
Joyful. Till then, gentlemen.
Now you can hear my dog. Now everybody's going outside.
Porter! Where's the bloody porter?
Keep your voice down. My head is splitting.
I think let me know. Yeah. Anyways,
Interesting.
Oh, the voice acting is gone, so I'll have to jump in. Hold on, I was eating a cookie. I leave you to wander around in your little mind garden.
What?
How do you know about my mind garden? How do you know about my garden? Hello, your garden. You talk an awful lot in your sleep, Moses. If you had any idea what else I know. This is terribly embarrassing.
Yes?
Oh, yes it is. Okay. Punya Ivaninic. She is the daughter of Ambassador Ignat, who is clearly on the trip out of sheer necessity. Although I have a suspicion that there is another reason for her being here. In any case, she is a lady of noble breeding. It's so sweet and oh wait, I still have Nasa from last holiday full of jar and everything. I want it, but also at the same time, I don't know if I can consume it if it's been from last year, to be honest. I think I would perish in like the process. You have to watch her carefully. Then we can upgrade the connections, right? What is it like? Family? What's family? Last year? Oh, last holiday. My bad. The Fox King. Hector III, or most animals call him the Fox King, is the third member of the Phyluix dynasty. Although Clawville is a small state, its king is amongst the most influential animals of the wilderness. So the wilderness is like the big, what's it called? Like the globe, is it? And Clawville is like one stop. Livonia is like another country. Not because of the city's actual importance, but for riches of its faraway colonies.
Let's see.
Even though she appears as chilly as the winter nights of Livonia.
Do not bother me. Ask my daughter if you want to know something. You people give me migraines.
I beg your pardon?
Don't take it personally. I can't stand coppers in any shape or form.
Ah, I see. Well, the feeling is mutual.
You're just kidding me, yes?
Oh, of course.
Okay, guys. Doom Diao is it?
My daughter, spoiled little brat. But I suppose that's mainly my fault.
I see.
Ah, come on. Don't blame yourself.
If you want to know more, perhaps you should ask Her Majesty. I don't have time for this.
Thank you. We will, sir. Madam, we are pleased to be of service to you and your good father.
Do I look like I've molted for the first time?
What? I beg your pardon?
I like
know
the
you
terms that they
despise
use.
us,
It's
and
quite
you have
animalistic.
every reason to, but I don't care. Nor do I care about these ridiculous peace negotiations.
You probably just brought her because she looked pretty.
Oh, I see. That was refreshingly cold and honest.
Just stay away from me. Or at least keep your flattery to yourself.
You know what? You're really a little...
Good day.
Same to you, madam.
Whew, she's something, ain't she?
I want
Just
to choose
like
a little bit of
lady.
negative just to
Ice
like
cold
see
and,
where it goes.
Well, mostly ice cold.
Indeed. but it's interesting what she said. I mean about the peace negotiations.
You don't really
You
care.
know what? I don't like the idea of them myself. And these Stavonians make my tail cramp up.
Damn, calm down, guys. Calm down.
I thought you were a devout pacifist.
I
You
feel
should be
like-
happy for peace.
I feel like this is supposed to take place during the Cold War, right? Or whatever the equivalent of a Cold War is.
Well, since I've been through the hell of war myself, I am.
Are you choosing to answer
But
from
this
your
is
perspective,
just
or are you
smoke
role
and
playing as
mirrors,
Moses?
There will never
I
be peace between
think it's more of
Stavonia
like
and
my
Clawville.
perspective.
Hostility is coated in our blood.
I'll try to see. Like, I think mostly from my perspective, but maybe like a little one or two answers being like a little wild out there just to see what happens.
Maybe. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Moses feels like too
We
much of a
haven't even
gentleman,
started this
you know, compared to me.
Yeah, you're right. And we might just be in for the adventure of a lifetime, huh?
Oh, but every day is an adventure with you, Plato.
All right, gay people, move along. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah, I remember her. They're co-stars, I think. Or she's the scriptwriter. I don't remember.
More passengers.
If you want to know more than animals are willing to tell you, use your refined senses, Moses. Remember what you've taught me.
You're in a rather educational mood today, my dear friend. I could almost call it lecturing.
He sounds like British and American at the same time. Like, there are some parts he sounds British, and then there are some lines he sounds very American.
You'll thank me
Or maybe
later,
he's
Moses.
supposed to be
Believe me.
transatlantic, which is like, you know, the era, I guess.
If you say so.
Yeah, so they're co-stars.
Excuse my rudeness. My name is...
Oh, come on. It's no problem. What can I write? Who will it be for?
What? No, I don't...
Then simply Cassidy Lupus.
Cassidy.
And the loudest howl. Here we go, darling.
Right,
But
Cassidy.
I...
Don't thank me, friend. It's nothing. My pleasure.
He looks so jealous.
Well...
No, he looks so unimpressed
Thank
about
you.
things. My perspective is like these two are like lovers, I guess. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes.
Hey, mister.
Yes, little thingy.
Is he that small? I don't think he's that
Little
small.
What?
As the wily fox says.
Oh, wait.
Wiley.
Wiley.
This is Detective Moses Wildflower, and I'm Plato Palladius from the Clawville Police Department. And we're not here for your autograph. You can be sure of that.
All right.
What about the police?
Yes, we're the
For
police.
the wild ones. Cassidy, what have you done now?
Not a single thing, Cassandra, dear. I
Cassandra,
swear.
right? Cassidy and
At
Cassandra.
least, I don't think.
Nothing to worry about, madam. Sir, we just wanted to say hello and assure you that with 2 senior police officers on board, you will have the safest and most comfortable journey possible.
See, Moses is so polite compared to me, you know? He's way too polite.
Oh, really? That's rather nice to hear.
Why does he sound nervous? Do you have something to hide, Cassidy?
Don't worry about Cassidy. He's a bit weak in the knees. But otherwise, he's a pretty nice guy.
Oh,
At
okay.
least, for the most part.
Yes, we noticed
For
this,
the most
Cassandra.
part. But darling,
Okay.
forgive me for the autograph fiasco. You know, the fans just find me everywhere. It's a nightmare.
It is a nightmare.
I can imagine.
You can't imagine.
And the lady is...
What a barbarian I am. This is my companion and partner in many cinematic wonders, the magnificent Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Gentlemen, if I may say so, it's extremely reassuring that you're traveling with us.
She's so cute. Our pleasure, ma'am.
Real gentlemen.
Don't worry about a thing. As long as you see us.
Are you two going to the party?
I regret to say that we probably will.
I regret to say that we probably will. Moses,
Wonderful.
kind of relatable
See
actually.
you
Oh,
there, madam.
is that the
Sir.
whistle? Let's
Believe
ask
me,
more.
He's not so horrible. Just a little disorganized.
Oh, you got me. For good. I couldn't deny it if I wanted to.
You know, it's funny meeting you here, on the other side of the world.
It is indeed. The wilderness is so small.
Madam, I've been around the world more than once, and I assure you, it's quite huge.
And yet, 4 citizens of Clawville just happen to be in the same
Oh.
place at the same time. What a wonderful coincidence. Am I right?
Oh, so they're not in. Oh, right, because they're not from Clawville. Where are they then? Are they from Savonia? Are they in Stavonia?
I wouldn't be so sure that's
Forza.
a coincidence.
Here we go.
Or,
Ignore his
I
cryptic
mean,
remarks.
I think it
But,
looks.
You know, our lives are a tattered detective novel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways,
how exciting. Isn't it, darling?
That's right. It's awfully cold here, isn't it?
it is quite cold.
Yes, it is, Cassidy.
Well, for you, I wouldn't be surprised. Look at what you're wearing.
I'm sure you'll be nice and
Not in
toasty
a shaming
cabin.
way. I mean, like, it's cold.
Tell me, where are you two staying? Up front?
Well, we're officially in the last car.
The... what? That's horrible.
Honestly,
That's
we were a bit
horrible.
surprised too.
Hard.
My condolences, officers. If I were you, I would complain to management immediately.
Oh, it's all right. We can take it. The most important thing is to do our job.
They look so noble and it's like pose.
I've been through 2 wars. I think I've slept in worse places.
Have you seen the inside of the last car? I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Wow, we have a lot to ask
Listen.
of them. Yes, sir? What? Yes? I beg your pardon?
What?
I'm staring at her, you hear?
Absolutely not.
Me? But I'm not. You better stay out of this, Moses. See you at the party. As you say, Mr. Detective.
Keep your eyes open, detectives. I mean, all your senses.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't mean anything. But it seems a strange bunch of people are gathered here. My ears are itching, and that always means trouble.
Ah. We'll keep an eye out, madam. You have my word.
Oh, you seem to have stepped out of another age, my dear detective.
Yeah, tell me about it.
He's very
He's a living
gentlemanly.
fossil.
He's a living fossil, please. Alright, so this is from the other country. He's also like an important figure, I think, the bull guy.
Well, well.
Let's do this.
I remember Moses and I think her name was Fanri or Fari. I remember them flirting in the demo. Me? My dear friend, I'm always ready. Why did I even ask?
Greetings, sir. My name is...
Yes, you two are the detectives, right?
Yes, indeed we are. Although, frankly, I'm surprised that you know.
I think I find it very funny that the moment that they stepped in, like, very clearly Indian, like, origin music was played.
The whole station is talking about it. 2 detectives protecting that pale-furred, sharp-toothed bastard. And I was just wondering, where are my detectives?
Your... excuse me?
If our beloved king sends personal protection to defend his enemies, like the ambassador of the Stavonian government, surely he sends 1 or 2 to protect his own beloved ally, the ambassador to his own colony. Am I right? Which would be myself.
You? You're the ambassador of Tarogo?
I think he's a bison. He's a water buffalo. I believe he's a water buffalo. And if I'm not mistaken, wait, hold on. I think Stavonia has like relationships with the Tarogo colonies. I think I read it earlier.
No other. Mujara Panina.
Mujara Panina. Oh, I wonder
High
what
priest,
country they're based
guru,
on.
And spiritual seer. I'm genuinely horrified horrified that you don't know who I am.
Don't play about me with my animal directory in my head.
If I may say so, you speak the Clawville dialect admirably.
Ah, yeah, so that was what I was thinking. Like, he reminds me of that police chief from Zootopia. Chief Bogo? Yeah, they're the same species.
Please do not change the topic. Although, I do speak with particular skill, yes.
I am truly sorry that you have not been properly escorted, sir, but you must be aware of the very delicate relationship between the Clawvillian crown and the Stavonian government.
Don't take me for a fool.
Sorry if we offended you, sir.
Don't blame yourself. I'm used to being surrounded by the incompetent. Farney.
I'm here, sir.
Good. Chat with these gentlemen while I go rest my eyes.
I would actually also do that.
Yes, of course, Separ. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Say par, what does that mean? I think they did explain what it meant, but I forgot. Is this a strange land? Okay, okay, Moses with the plant knowledge. With the what's it called? Herbology.
Plato, please.
Do you really know the names of all the flower varieties in the world by heart? And is that even healthy?
This is just my college friend, dude.
Perfect example that names have meanings. I am Wildflower, after all. Also, everyone has a passion.
And some are more harmful than others.
You don't mean the flowers, do you?
Okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you and Ambassador Mujara.
The Separ is quite tired. I hope you will forgive him for being a bit irritable.
Right.
The Separ?
Yeah, see, Separ.
Religious leaders who also
see.
wield considerable political influence.
I told you, like, I remember them explaining what Separ means. What do you mean college friends? I have one college friend. He's basically my bestie. We don't talk nowadays because we're both busy, but we still like chat from time to time. He's a huge fan of gardening and stuff. It's to the point where, because we ride the motorbike together, like his motorbike, he takes me home. I have to wait my ass sometimes because he wants to grab, like, what's it called? Hoya? Like a Hoya. I think he says it's Hoya, like a Hoya seed or root of a plant or something. And I just chill there until he takes me home. We are best sides. Anyway.
Very well said.
Quirky man. Very quirky. He's never dated, by the way. The funniest part is this dude has like a lot of people crushing on him. And he never paid no attention. No, sir. He was just busy with his plants, man. He just thinks about plants. My good sir. Also, he really likes Mariah Carey and like JoJo. Not JoJo Siwa, but the other JoJo. Country singer. Man loves his plants. Man's gotta love his plants. He's one of those Ace Attorney ass characters.
Thank you, Miss Fanny.
Piracy oriented.
You could have boarded the train much later if you're going to the peace negotiations. So what are you doing here on the frozen other side of the world?
Unfortunately, that is sensitive, rather top secret information.
She has a secret.
You see, Miss Fanny, we are in the service of the Clawville government. We serve our common king. You need not be afraid to...
I fear that even you are not authorized to have this information, dear detectives. I am really very sorry.
Well, in that case, that's not a problem. If it's so very, very sensitive, we understand.
Thank you, gentlemen. You are very kind.
Also, my eyes are dying, so I'll probably play until where the demo ends. And then we'll play like the next chapter tomorrow morning.
Secrets are part of our work. We understand.
Thank you. Your discretion means a lot to me.
Oh, we're discreet, ma'am.
Well, yes, we are. Most of the time.
Damn, the screen is so demo number 2. Stop! Stop! Maybe it is. Like demo number 2 a little bit. Maybe. Or I could just pause it and just keep the stream going and then I like unlock it again. Okay, now we're boarding.
Welcome, gentlemen. Detectives Wildflower and
He
Polaris
sounds like
operation.
Spy from Team Fortress 2. And I'm not talking about the accent. Like, he sounds like it. Nah, it's fine, Lamar.
Just Moses. And
Please,
Plato.
guys.
No need
I
for formalities.
just jumped into streaming again on YouTube. Leave me alone.
As you wish, gentlemen.
If I'm nice enough, I'll probably update the
I'll be
thumbnail
your
by the
guide,
time we
your
play.
helper, and your humble servant on the road.
Sounds very nice, buddy. May we speak to your boss?
I don't know. I feel really tired.
My boss?
I mean the one who runs the Express.
Ah, I see. That would be me too, Pierre.
Oh, really?
Look, pal, no offense, but,
How could the train inspector be a simple insect?
well, I mean...
He sounds
that's what I was
attractive, bro.
getting
I'm
at.
not gonna
I really
lie.
didn't mean to offend
Oh
you,
no,
but it's
not
quite
being
rare.
being picked up by the French, bro.
Indeed, it is rare, which is why I feel so honored. And of course, it is a huge responsibility too.
In that case, good for you. And congratulations.
Thank you. Please enjoy your journey. If there's anything I can do to help, I'll jump to it right away.
Huh?
You know, jump.
Ah,
Because he's
you're
just
a
jumping spider. Right.
Yes, I am.
Right.
Witty, no?
Very witty.
Yes, we all had such a good laugh.
Dude, you find a lot of them hot. What do you mean? Leave me alone! A lot of them are hot in their own ways, okay? It's the furry in me trying to claw its way out. Like, I like Pierre's voice. I like Moses' little thing going on. All of them are attractive in one way or another, man. Leave me alone.
But please, board the
It's like
train
this game was
soon.
designed
Most
for
of the
me.
Passengers have already taken their cabins.
We will. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, all aboard!
About time.
I was starting to freeze to death out here.
Cassandra, my darling, I'll have you warmed up in no time.
Must we tolerate this incessant chatter? Let's board.
Slow down, Separ. Don't be in such a hurry. You know your heart.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't that hard to have a little chat, was
You think
it?
if they're human,
It's a
I'd
nice
be
way to
like, get
pass
it?
the
Because
time.
I'm Asian? I mean, probably.
I've already got
Like,
the
that's the
worst
equivalent,
headache.
wouldn't it be?
Come on, you'll survive.
Or like from whatever
So,
country
should we
they're
hop
from.
on
Like,
board
oh, get it because I'm like French, or get it because I'm like Indonesian, or get it because I'm like Japanese. More or less, it'd be like that.
If we must,
Quite strange company we got here, don't you think?
and we haven't seen half of it yet.
Something smells fishy to me. This Mujara guy and his assistant. Not to mention his excellency, the ambassador, and his ice-cold daughter.
We're in for an interesting journey, that's for sure. But I wouldn't jump to conclusions just yet.
Oh no, totally. Nobody's getting murdered. Everyone's having a good time. Don't worry about it, Moses. You're definitely not gonna get framed for murder and there's a gun in your hat or something. You'll be just fine.
Well, anyway, time to get ready for the party.
Oh no, the party. You shouldn't have mentioned. My head.
Come on, Chief. Let's get dressed up, have a drink or two, and go to the little rat hole in the back of the train for a good sleep. What could go wrong?
Famous last words.
Oh my
eh?
god, I could have autoed this entire time
See?
while I keep like
You're
power
getting a
naps.
sense of humor.
No.
Alright, time to get in. Honestly, I like the art style. He even reached. Also, I got. Are you EP? Yeah, I'm actually severely EP. Also, I got C13B, which hopefully the single seater because it's at the back. Oh.
Let's see. I still have a
So
little
this is
time
tutorial
before the
gameplay.
horrible party in the luxury dining
This
car.
song really reminds you of the song that they.
Explore the
Okay.
train? Who
I
should
don't know if I
talk
mentioned.
to?
Okay,
I'd
hold on.
better choose wisely, because time is precious.
Okay, so you know how if you have you guys ever watched Murder on the Orient Express, the 2000 and I think 2021s? There is a song there like at the reveal of Murder on the Orient Express where it sounds exactly like some parts of the song, like especially the piano part.
I think it's worth taking a good look at the train map and deciding wisely how to use our precious time until the party starts.
And how much time do we have?
Exactly 1 hour, my dear friend. At least, let's say, 4 places to visit.
And 4 passengers to socialize
I watched
with.
the best version of the Orient
If
Express
we
Detective
really
Conan.
must.
Ooh. I don't watch a lot of Detective Conan, so I wouldn't know. I watched oh, this is Bastil's Nest. Oh, this one is the
Hey, you're
news
the
guy, I
detectives,
think, or
aren't
the
ya? The high rollers from
information.
Clawville.
High
Hello.
rollers. I don't hear that enough.
Detectives
I've-
Moses and Plato. Yes, that would be us. And who do we have the honor of speaking to?
The one I have watched
Me?
is
I'm Basil. Basil Pesca is my honest name and it's full
I
furry
forgot what it was
glory.
called.
To my friends, it's Baz. To my enemies, it's Reddy Pesca. Well, I'm a wombat, but you don't usually get to choose your nickname, eh?
Nice to meet you. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be travel companions.
Indeed.
Yes, we are. But don't let the condition of the carriage
Vagabond.
put you off. I'm not saying it's as good as the others, but I'm not saying it isn't.
I'm not sure I follow you, pal.
You see, my dear furry friend, everything is relative and a matter of comparison.
That's not a real answer, is it?
Ah, so you really are detectives. Obsessed with facts, huh? Well, you'll have something to investigate soon, I tell you. Just keep watching.
Okay. Thank you for your
Anytime,
advice.
really, anytime, gentlemen.
If we're nice to people, they'll give us some advice
Well,
back.
we should be going, shouldn't we?
I'll be here if you need any help, detectives. Believe me, you're gonna need me soon.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Psst. What do you think, Moses?
Nervous type. Probably paranoid. But we do have
The
to be careful.
average-
You're right about that.
The average Ace
I got
Attorney
a bad
game is
feeling
6
about
hours.
this guy. He's making my tail
That's
cramp up.
fine.
You've got a bad feeling
sorry, the
about everyone,
average-
Plato. And please get your tail checked by someone.
The average
How many
number
times have I been
of
right, huh?
people.
He who throws a handful of stones at a target must sometimes hit.
What was I saying?
Ugh, very deep.
And true, but let's stop whispering because we probably look very silly.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, Bitcoin flags. Average playing. She's learning her words. Average playing something. Leave me alone. Grassmore. Okay, so another country. I wonder if that's supposed to be like Easter egg to find all the tickets and stuff. Because the drawings are very distinct.
Interesting.
Oh, it's locked? Okay.
Tell me, what did you mean before? That we're going to be busy here on the train?
Did you meet the bloody colonel?
I beg your pardon?
The Stavonian ambassador. People called him a butcher when he fought in the Colonial War. And other names, some way worse.
Interesting.
And there's that actor, if you can call him that. What a ripoff.
It's not a crime to
Okay.
be a ripoff.
It is not a crime to be rid of. Trying to find your other account where
And his
you all you
girlfriend?
judge furries.
You see the
Oh,
signs?
that one is
He
a
seems
tricky
terribly
one because
unstable.
that one's all
She must be
numbers.
hysterical
Like I think
or worse.
my
She could
username
crack
is like
any
90%
moment.
numbers and then like 3 letters in the front.
Well,
So good luck.
sir, thank you for the observations. We'll keep an eye out.
to do so. Yes, indeed. Eyes, ears, and nose open. I smell blood, you know, and my nose really fools me.
I see.
I meant it figuratively. At least for now. But who knows?
Uh-huh. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Okay.
If you ask me, it's no coincidence you've been exiled.
I usually do shadow, but because you were lazy to move it, but where?
have to look
Ha
at you
ha
and
ha!
to
Have fun
distance
looking
us?
for it.
I'm not saying they did. Well, I'm not saying they didn't. You think I'm just paranoid, eh?
What? Nah.
Well, think what you want. But one thing's for sure, gentlemen. Someone is trying to kill the Stavonian ambassador. I can feel it in my...
I'm gonna be honest, my furry account is a little harder to like
Wombats
remember
have tails
because
too, you know.
the last
And mine's as good
the
as
last
yours,
like 6
even
to
if it's
5
a little
apa?
smaller.
For the
Last part
wild
are all
ones.
digitals. Are all
You better
digits.
take what I say seriously, detectives. You're here to protect the ambassador.
I don't have
Are you not?
coffee right now.
You seem to know quite a lot about everything. What exactly are you doing here?
Am I a suspect already?
No crime has been committed yet.
Are you sure?
I'm not gonna lie, like
impossible to
those
have a
also
normal
the reason
conversation
why
with you.
I wanna sleep
Maybe
after
you're right.
this
Maybe
is
you're
because
wrong.
I don't know how long this gameplay
Let's
is.
cut the crap, Pesker. We don't
So
have
like
time
I'm
for this.
hoping that I sleep, I awake
clock
some
is
walkthroughs
ticking.
and at least like
We'll
an
be
estimate
back.
time of how long
I'm
it
sure
plays
of
will
it.
be like
See you
will
soon,
help
copper.
me
I mean,
spread this
copper.
game. Have a pleasant journey ahead, and to you too, coppers. Oh my god.
So, what do you do for a living?
I'm a world traveler at your service.
Okay.
A world traveler? That's a profession?
All right, guidebooks, mister. And the best guidebooks in all the wilderness.
Is that so?
Here, take a look. This is the latest book I've written about Nautica.
Thank you. Are you working on a book right now?
Always. I'm writing one about the Clawville Express.
Oh.
Good to know. Thank you.
So, the ambassador. What else do you know about him?
Not much, not much. I'm not a military historian or anything.
Strangely, I feel as if you still have something to say.
It's rather odd that he, of all people, is being sent to the peace
He does not look like the
negotiations.
friendliest like ambassador, that's true.
Because
Ignat is not only a butcher who has led Stavonia's bloodiest campaigns, but he's a particularly keen supporter of perpetual warfare against Clawville.
Which is the opposite of peace.
As you say, my furry little friend.
And what do you think of the other ambassador?
I don't know much about him. He's a bit of a mystical figure. I mean, he is really some kind of shaman or something. But I know he's sick just thinking about being on the same train with a Stavonian delegation.
Because...
Everyone knows that the people of the Tarogo colonies hate the Stavonians. Historical reasons, you know? Great massacre, genocide, invasion, slavery, just the usual.
And that's why peace is important, isn't it?
Maybe so, but someone may be seeking revenge instead.
So you're implying that Ambassador Mujara would seek revenge for what happens to his people?
I said no such thing. I said someone.
Someone.
You're playing games with us, ain't you?
Oh, come on, not just you. Don't take it personally. I'm playing games with everyone.
I already feel less special.
If there's one thing I can tell you, Majara's sole presence is highly suspicious in itself. Why? Why here? Why now?
Why here?
A
Why
deliberate political provocation? Or is it kind of a test?
You mean the Crown is testing the Stavonians by bringing them together with their enemies?
Why not?
Tell me, Do you like spy novels by any chance?
Oh, how do you know? I eat 'em up like a good tender straw.
Yeah, I thought so.
Alright, he has a card game as well. How would a party of Clawville
Let's
wild
see.
cards? Ah, the card game they played their CD dives?
Let's do this.
Okay. I'll try my best. I'll try my best, okay? Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh! My ass got Looney Tune, bruh. What the hell? Oh, I won. Okay. Oh, is that the dude from the Chicken Police? Are these characters from the Chicken Police game? Oh, he won that round. Oh boy. Damn. Oh, this is the fight and this is the HP. Okay. Me wasn't paying attention. My bad, guys. Damn it, he won. Okay, continue story.
Listen here.
Interesting.
Although this guy always seems nervous, his heartbeat is quite steady and slow.
Let's see.
There's a melancholic, mystical calm that pervades this landscape.
Let's see.
An old miner's lamp. It looks quite out of place in this environment.
Interesting.
Strangely, despite its dirty and untidy experience, it has a fairly neutral smell. In fact, I'd say it's almost pleasant. It's lavender, maybe a little orange. A leather bag and a whiff of an old book mixed in, and literally barely perceptible musk.
What?
Does my nose work? Despite the mess, I don't smell anything intense. In fact, I smell a slight mixture of musk and violet.
Well, well.
To be honest, I expected something more pungent, strong, and pleasant scent, but this is just fresh, crisp hay. Oh boy. Okay, Stavonia. Alright. It is also referred to as the Eastern Empire. This is the harsh world of the proud people of Stavonia. It is inhabited mainly by predators and big cats. There is considerable tension between Clawville and Stavonia for both historical and economic reasons. The Stovo Stardom was the biggest loser in the Great Wheat Wars, but since the collapse of the Great Eastern Empire, they have been growing and strengthening at a rapid pace, and are seen by many as potential instigators of the Second Wheat Wars and the greatest threat to the modern world. Clawville and Stavonia have been at war for centuries, sometimes culminating in fierce armed conflict, sometimes in decades of standing or Cold War. The peace treaty now on the bottom is of historic significance, the like of which has not been seen since the end of the Great Meat War. Clawville is a city-state, the center of the Clawville colonial empire, and one of the most important and influential cities in the wilderness. Its century-old conflict with the Republic of Stavonia may soon be brought to a close by peace agreement. Journey through the wilderness. The Clawville Express is a legendary train that takes a legendary journey. In fact, it crosses the entire continent of Altera, passing through the capitals of the most important countries. It is also iconic in the sense that it starts from Clawville and terminates at Stavonia, in the capital city of Porsa, the great historical enemy of the Clawville crown. Thus, the journey is symbolic and significant in more ways than one. The wilderness. We call the whole known world the wilderness, where civilization of intelligent animals lives and thrives. Much of the world is now truly recognized as modern and civilized, but there are few still remote corners where animals are mostly wild and live by the old beliefs of the winter of the century. Weather experts say that this winter will be the closest in Stavonia in a century, which is significant because Stavonia is not called the land of eternal winter for nothing. Torogo. Torogo is one of the most important and largest colonies of the Clawville Empire. Although the annexation of Torogo was not entirely peaceful at the time, relationships between Clawville and the colony have been quite harmonious for over 200 years. Torogo has managed to preserve its extremely rich and unique culture, religion, and customs in the face of external colonial influence, and is still ruled by Separs, high-ranking religious leaders. Torogo's relationship with Stavonia has been extremely messy, as during an offense against Clawville, the Stavonian army was stationed in the colonial country for almost a decade, during which time the people of Torogo suffered a lot of a series of extreme brutalities. Separ. The Separ is an important figure in Torogo politics and culture and religion. In fact, they have evolved from tribal leaders to religious and political leaders who still hold high positions in today's modern Torogo society. Today, they are more like spiritual leaders and also high-ranking officials. The whole Torogo state is also run by Separ, the main Separ or Green Separ. That is why the state of Torogo is called the Separlat. He looks like he could be from Arab Aspire South. Nautica. Nautica is an underwater country, with Nautica City as its capital, and its inhabitants are almost exclusively aquatic animals. In the last 50 years, Nautica has opened its doors to other countries, and the most important parts of the capital have been made habitable for land animals, but most of the country and the capital are still exclusively for aquatic life. Nautica's culture has developed in isolation for centuries, making it very different from any other part of the wilderness, both in its social structure and its cultural art, making it a popular tourist destination in recent times. The royal colonies. The Clawville colonial empire once numbered 12 colonies, but now only a fraction of that remains. Even Clawville itself is considerably weakened. While the city-state and the empire that grew around it are still one of the two biggest players in the wilderness, the colonies that have fought for independence over the last 2 centuries have taken a toll on the empire's prestige and economic dominance. Although the crown of Clawville has indeed been shaken to some extent, the country's largest colonies are still part of the empire and do not seem likely to leave the fold anytime soon, unless the city itself collapses under its own weight. Oh, we met so many new characters though.
No. I beg your pardon?
No, I beg your pardon? What is this? Hold on. Okay. The signature is fully rehearsed, but his hand seemed to tremble a little when he wrote it. Was it the cold? Or maybe was it because we were police officers? An unwanted autograph from Mr. Company, Lupus. The handwriting shows that he has scribbled his name a billion times before. A guidebook written by Pascal Pascal. I've thought it was a sham, but it seems to be a very real book. Mujara's heart problems. Ambassador Mujara seems to have a problem with his heart. The Butcher. The ambassador played a major role in the bloody conflicts that took place in Torogo colonies between Stavonia, Clawville, and of course the rebels of Torogo. He has been called by various names ever since, the most typical and most eloquent being the Butcher. Ignat is not only a true butcher who has taken a large part. Someone somewhere is watching a movie and I kept interrupting with Almond stream. Who has taken a large part with Savonia's bloodiest. Don't worry, I think it'll end in like a few minutes. Oh my god. My eyes are killing me, I'm not gonna lie. In Savonia's bloodiest campaign, but is a particularly keen supporter of the perpetual warfare against Clawville. Not just a bum. Basil is either a very good judge of character and a good guesser, or he really knows something about almost everything and everyone. It's hard to tell, but he's certainly not the simple drifter he seems. Basil Pasquera said it was no accident, and that someone was deliberately trying to keep us away from Ambassador Ignat as possible. Ambassador Mujara is seriously offended why he has not been given the same ornate escort and protective custody from the crown as the Slavonian ambassador. Ignat's daughter is a fierce and vocal opponent of fish negotiations. It could cause problems. Oh la la la. Oh, this is autosave. Okay. Nice. I wouldn't have to worry. Okay, hold on. I need to turn on my AC. Alright, never mind. It turns out it was already on. Very nice. Okay. Oh. All right, detective room. Plato.
Interesting.
Why the train? Isn't that strange to you? What do you mean? Here are the peace talks on which the future of the wilderness depends. Here's an ambassador worth his weight in gold. Is surely a train the safest? It is not that simple. The Clawville Express is a sign, a legendary train that is the very symbol of the Clawville colonial empire. And in a way, the journey itself is symbolic, and that we are all all in it together. And the trust, my dear friend, in such a fragile diplomatic relationship is as important as the peace negotiations themselves. Where does a tuna data analyst go to work? Where does a tuna analyst go to work?
What?
Are you serious?
Yes?
Okay, they have brought guns. Also, I cannot be wasting time, bro. I wasted a time, bro. I wonder if I could visit the ambassador first. I actually don't know if this game has multiple endings, by the way. Do you know why he got fired 2 weeks after? The company is scaling back, bruh. Oh, the dining room looks fancy. It looks nice. Damn, this is so far away. I understand why everybody is so confused now. Oh, it's a lot fancier. I like the little shade the train does. Yeah, it's quite realistic. Oh, who is that? I didn't even notice. I'm so determined to go and visit, like... Oh, wait, what? I just forgot that this game is surprisingly quite light. I think it's like only 1.2 gigas or something. Oh wow, this is fancy as hell, bruh. You think they give me access to, like, who's this Baron? Okay, we have another character. Is he a doctor? He looks like one.
Huh, look at all those pillows. You could drown in them.
My head. I need a pill. Oh.
Ugh, Moses, for the furry, feathery, scaly last time, please stop trying to be funny.
He's just trying his best to be
I
funny.
know. Sorry. That was a little bit much.
Okay.
Well, well.
In cat heaven, can we have pillows instead of clouds?
Nice little box. What could be inside?
Perhaps the world's most beautiful and smallest ball of yarn.
Braided from a golden thread.
Or maybe a little jeweled mouse.
With ruby eyes and a diamond nose?
Perhaps. Or probably nothing.
I guess.
Okay.
Tell me, dear Plato.
No.
But I haven't even asked my question yet.
He's already full of
You
you're
wonder
done with
if
your
all
shit,
cats
bruh.
are crazy about balls of yarn, and the answer is no.
But why are you so upset?
That stereotype drives me crazy. You know, there was a serious addict in my family.
Really?
Bruh.
Yes, my Uncle Twitchy, and it killed him.
My Uncle Twitchy.
A ball of yarn?
A ball? A whole room full of it.
All right. I think I know enough.
You definitely do.
Okay.
Phew, quite a collection. We're dealing with a real hat fan here.
We had to assume.
Mose, that was the worst.
I know. I'm just warming up.
Then could you do it when I'm not around?
Okay. Oh, that's a fancy lady. Okay, we can't talk to him yet. I was hoping that we could maybe find the ambassador Baron, but he's not here. Okay, I guess we can talk to the rabbit then. Oh, I thought there was someone standing there, but apparently nobody's there.
Dear Miss Fani, it is a pleasure meeting you again.
Likewise.
Not
dear
the
Mr. Wildflower.
Indian-esque music, bruh.
Oh, you remembered my name. I'm honored.
Well, as an ambassador's assistant, I am a prisoner of details.
As am I. You see, as a detective, I have to pay attention to the smallest detail at all times.
Here we go.
I know the feeling. And? What have you observed so far?
Well, you're, how shall I say, exceptionally pretty and tidy and...
Alright, guy, alright.
That's so sweet. But that's not what I mean. I mean, what did you observe about the train? and
Not
the
him,
passengers?
not him flirting in front of my eyes,
course.
bruh. In front of his boyfriend, bruh. You got two hands,
Wild
though.
ones, save us.
So, yes, a rather odd bunch
So thank
of
you for the
people
hearts.
have
Heart, heart.
gathered here. Although we haven't managed to talk to everyone yet.
Have you heard the rumor
The rumor?
The rumor?
that someone... it's terrible even to say it, but... there are whispers that someone is trying to kill the Stavonian ambassador.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, miss, that won't happen. That's why we're here.
But aren't you putting yourselves in danger?
Moses got two hands,
Maybe
bro.
so,
One for
but
Fanny,
it's
one
part
for
of the job.
Plato. I'm pretty sure that's pretty damn obvious.
How heroic.
Okay, this is where I die.
Please, just let me know if you need anything.
Anything?
Anything?
Anything, milady.
Oh,
I will,
man.
Moses. I mean, Mr. Wildflower.
Mr. Wildflower. Oh, the heart shows up? I thought it's on chapter sign only. No, no, it shows up. I can see it in my tab.
Interesting.
Mavake, Mav. None of the channels I give hearts mentioned in. Yeah, see it. I mean, I have my chat open on OBS, but I can see it. I can see you making the smiley face and the hundreds and everything else. Mavasai Hibiconia. A wonderful and extraordinary flower. I wonder why it's accompanied there's a dome like this.
Listen. Well, well.
Stavonia. Ancient wild country. They say wild animals still live in its vast untamed forest.
What?
You mean that I've been interrogated? Not at all. We just like to get a thorough grounding. You know, it's kind of an occupational hazard. In that case, I have no objection. Well then. What's this?
A casual conversation can very easily turn into a bloody serious one. I have to listen to the answers and spot if the person I'm questioning is lying or twisting the truth. It won't be easy, especially with such a pleasant subject as Miss Fanny.
Could have been
The
cold.
ambassador was in a particularly peppery mood.
Oh
this
lord, I'm not good at
Could
this
it
kind of
have been the
mechanic.
cold?
The weather is indeed hard on him. We're from the sweltering Tarogo, but
But
the Separ is quite upset about Ambassador Ignat.
you mean why he hasn't been escorted in the same way?
I mean, I
Not
see it
only
in
that,
why though.
But the mere sight of the Stavonian delegation is deeply shocking and upsetting to him.
Interesting.
But
Are there deeper, more personal reasons for the depth of his feelings?
Personal? Oh, no, not at all. It's just that Tarogo and
so
Stavonia
Savonia
have been
has
in
so many
conflict for
enemies.
centuries.
He has so
This is
many
purely
enemies.
Political.
Tell me, is there something wrong with the ambassador's health?
Why would you think that?
I'm just fumbling around, so...
No, not at all. The ambassador is in perfect health.
Ooh. Yeah, let's see. History. What does that do? Oh. Well, it's a lie.
We heard you tell the ambassador to watch his heart. At another time, you said he is often tired nowadays.
My
You've got me.
sleepy
Yes.
ass brain still came through
The
for
ambassador
me.
has a serious heart condition, but he does not like to appear weak in front of anyone, especially in front of his enemies.
That's understandable. Thank you. We won't pass it on to anyone, we promise.
Thank you.
Okay. So how's your journey so far?
How is your journey so far?
Well, the train is very comfortable, and the ambassador is pleased.
Yes, but I'm asking you, not the ambassador.
Oh, well, yes. I've never been on a train with such class, you know? I'm very thrilled about it.
What else? I can see that you're a little embarrassed, if I don't offend you by saying so.
You're so observant. Yes, well, besides being excited, I'm also a little uncomfortable, as I don't really know how to behave in a situation like this, with such important people.
Alright. Oh my goodness. I actually did fall asleep there. Oh. Wow, whoa, okay. Hold on. Hi, hi, Federalist. Oh, wow. What's the history again? I have to check.
I believe you. I advise you to just be yourself. That's always the best way.
Really? I think so myself.
Okay, what do you think of Stavonia?
What do you think of Stavonia?
We are taught from an early age that this place is pure evil.
Oh, pure
You know,
evil.
because of the shared history between our nations. But to be honest, the people here have been kind to me, and the country is beautiful. Although, I'll admit it's a bit cold for my taste.
I'm glad you're so honest and open, Miss Fani. It helps our work a lot.
Your work? You mean this is some kind of interrogation?
No, just information
No,
gathering.
but, you know, we're always inquiring. It's kind of a professional habit. And,
Frankepo.
well, better safe than sorry, right?
Yes, exactly.
What do you think about the peace negotiations?
You're asking me?
Yes, you. Not the Separ, but you. I want your opinion.
Oh, well, you know, I hadn't really thought about it that much. I'm so preoccupied with the ambassador's thoughts and concerns.
You almost forgot you have your own, don't you?
Yes, exactly. I mean, it sounds very silly, but sort of.
Don't worry, I understand. So,
I think it's the greatest thing that's happened in the wilderness in decades. Two great powers that have been enemies for centuries finally joining hands and uniting in a common cause.
Oh,
and the Stavonian ambassador?
your tractor sound didn't come through. Oh, there's a tractor sound. Oh my goodness. I'll check it. I'll check it out. I didn't get any note of any sort. I think.
It will be a genuine
Thank you, though.
event for all of us. Oh my, isn't that wonderful?
Okay.
Can you tell us about your country?
You want to hear about Torogo?
Let me save the file and continue later,
Exactly,
ma'am.
my dear.
Ooh.
Well,
I'll do it in a
you
minute.
see, Torogo is very different from Stavonia or Clawville. We're just on the threshold of civilization. The country is still full of jungles, primitive tribes, exotic plants, and wilderness.
You talk about it very passionately.
I love my home very
Huh.
much, Mr.
I didn't get any
Wildflower.
note for Dustin.
Notwithstanding,
That's odd.
or perhaps because of, all the horrors it has endured in the last century.
You mean the Stavonian invasion?
Not just that, but, you know, and I mean no offense, but Clawville is also just another colonial power. And I don't mean to sound ungrateful, I'm very thankful to our common king, but
Please, continue.
I don't want to bore you with my nonsense.
You're not boring me, my dear. Please.
Clawville has done our country a great service, given us many useful modern things. It's just that it's taken something too. Something that was very important to us. Our souls. Our freedom.
Tell me, why are you really here? I mean, why are you really here?
I'm sorry. I don't know what you were suggesting.
So, you were on holiday? Right here, one of the coldest places of the whole wild world.
I've already told you, Detective. It's just a coincidence. The ambassador was here on holiday, yes. You know he loves the opera, and Stavonia is famous for its opera houses.
But I think, wait. What do you think of your fellow passengers?
Quite a colourful bunch, but the ones I've met so far have been quite nice.
Even the Stavonian delegation?
So far, yes.
Even Kunya?
You mean the ambassador's daughter? Well, she was a little more cold than she should have been.
I can believe that. The mere presence of her chills the room by 2 degrees, doesn't it?
As you say, dear detective. Exactly.
What do you think of Ambassador Ignat?
He is a rather frightening figure. He has a terrible reputation in my country. Just think of the Canbor massacre, where thousands perished by the hands of the Stavonians before the Clawville forces liberated the region.
I believe that war crime was never proven against the ambassador.
That's true. But for the people of Tarogo, there is no question that he was guilty.
And you think so as well?
You know, Mr. Wildflower, I try to see the best in everyone, even when it's very difficult. And in this case, I assume the best in the absence of evidence. It's just the way I am. I can't help it.
I think that does it.
Oh my. It wasn't a very useful conversation, was it?
Let's just say I didn't learn everything I wanted to, but that's not your fault.
I hope we can talk some other time.
I sincerely hope so too. A casual conversation. The ambassador...
The weather is indeed...
So, how is... But I think... What do you think of... Tell me. We heard you tell the ambassador... What do you think about the peace? I don't believe you. Because... Tell me.
Okay.
Despite the centuries-old conflict between your countries, you would have me believe that you are here because of the opera?
Them eyes
At
don't
the
lie,
very same
truly.
time, the Stavonian ambassador is due to visit Clawville for the peace talks. We just want to know the truth, Miss Fanny. We mean you no harm.
You're right. There's no point in hiding it. We are here for a deeper purpose. But unfortunately, I cannot disclose the reason right now.
Is this the secret you mentioned earlier?
Indeed. It's about our religion. I hope you understand.
Oh,
if
I
don't
just
want
saw
to
it.
talk about
10,000.
myself.
Thank you.
Perhaps Ambassador Mujara will be more willing.
The Ini didn't come in.
We understand. Thank you for your honesty.
I thank you, Detective.
Thank you, though. I'd have to check that later.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're wounded. Can you tell us about your...
You want to...
What do you think of your... What do you think of Darling, this conversation was...
Oh, okay. You got it way better this time. Thank you for your generous answers, not a problem. I'm glad I could help, though. It's rather daunting to be involved in such an interrogation. I wouldn't say an interrogation, more like an analytical inquiry. You said the same thing, but in odd words, didn't you? He's already seeing right through you, Moses. See? It's that easy. I get it. need Moses to read a bedtime story. I mean, to be fair, if it's to the point that I'm sleeping, so. I think this is where Cassandra is, right? Remember to find a good place to end. I'm trying to go through to finish the key event because I think last time when I played the demo, it ended up at those key event, and then that'd be a good place to like pause it.
No.
Ah, it's locked. I'm trying to meet Cassandra again. Or whoever we can find, I guess. Locked. I'm gonna assume that's the actress's room.
I'm sorry, I can't believe I'm saying this because we're on a train, but I think I'm a bit lost.
Not to worry, Miss Faye. It is indeed a train, but a rather large one.
With quite a lot of secrets.
Let's hope not.
I'm so glad you detectives are here.
And why is that?
Well, rumor has it the ambassador's about to be assassinated.
Oh.
What?
Haven't you heard? Everyone's talking about it. They say someone on the train is trying to kill Ambassador Ignat.
Although we don't think this will happen.
I've heard it more than
Oh,
once,
the foreshadowing.
and I'm not even the social type.
Oh.
Why alone, if I may ask? Isn't Mr. Lupus your partner on this trip?
On this trip, and I hope even further, yes. However, you know he's under a lot of pressure
Yawn.
lately with our
I'm
latest
dying.
picture, and tends to shut himself away for an hour or two. It's his personal downtime.
Ah, I see. New picture?
Yes, El Wolf.
El Wolf.
You haven't heard of it? It's been all over the press. The scandalous director, the movie star, and the rising starlet. Which would be me.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of it. How's the filming going?
Terribly. The whole production is a mess. The studio's in a frenzy and the director
No.
is an animal. And my dear Cassidy isn't at his best. You know, he's
The
a
director is an
sensitive
animal,
artist.
okay.
He needs peace and security and, well, this production is anything but peaceful or safe.
I see. Thank you, Miss Faye.
Oh, you're welcome.
New topic to ask.
You said the director of the upcoming film is an animal. You mean in a pejorative sense?
In
Well,
every
yes.
sense of the word.
I assume so.
Charles Rufus Vidor has directed some fantastic pictures. In some of them, he was even a brilliant actor himself. But now he's old and sour and evil. As childish as that sounds.
A rich director corrupted by money and power? Not at all, miss.
Not at
You
all.
know, for Cassidy and I, this trip is a relief. A break from the madness of shooting. Thanks to the Great Wild Ones, the Crown thought the presence of two movie
I can't
stars
find
would
the account. I
brighten up
swear
whole
this is in the
trip.
Bob page. Ha ha
We're
ha.
not just here on holiday.
Time to go digging.
Holiday,
I need furry. To be honest, I haven't updated in a
and
whole
still
while.
a bit of work, yes.
Time
I like
to look
think
for
of
it.
us as ambassadors for Clawvillian culture,
I see. Nice thought.
isn't it? I think so myself.
I need to draw some Moses and Plato furry work as well.
Your dear husband. I mean, Partner. I mean,
Behold,
Husband,
the great
all right.
Moses Wildflower is embarrassed.
don't be ridiculous, Plato.
Don't be embarrassed, dear Mr. Wildflower. Cassidy and I aren't married yet, but if all goes well, we'll finally get wed after filming El Wolf.
Oh, congratulations.
Well, if we can get through that horrible shoot with that beast of a director.
Aww. Finally, key event reached. It's time. The party's about to start. Just get it over with. You'll love it, believe me. Who's the subject, them or is it me? You really are indefensible. You're right, dear friend. Sorry. Come on, I'm used to it. Let's go. After all, what could go wrong? As you say, Plato, what could go wrong? There we go. That's the...
Dear passengers, welcome to the Clawville Express. I'm Pierre. I'm the conductor and steward in one person. Feel free to ask me any questions about the journey.
Boring! Get to the point already.
Yes, well, what we're here for is a noble occasion. The Republic of Stavonia and the colonial empire of Clawville finally make peace. And together they cross the wilderness on the symbolic passage to seal the pact with a signature.
Wow! I can't wait to see that. Hank, Hank, Hank.
How wonderful it is to be here.
Hush, my dear.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
A special welcome to the representative of the Torogo colonies, Ambassador Mojara.
Greetings.
And of course, the Stovonian ambassador and his lovely daughter.
It's a pleasure.
Well, bon. This magnificent train will stop in the wonderful undersea port of Nautica and the mesmerizing cloudy hills of Averia, with our final destination being, of course, the legendary Clawville. Well, without further ado, I'll hand over to Ambassador Ignat to open proceedings.
Very well, then. It is never easy to unite two such great and mighty powers. But now we can end centuries of hostility by signing a treaty that guarantees peace for the next 20 years as planned. That is why I am here, as are many of you, whoever you might be.
Are you talking about me?
Here we
Yes,
go.
let's fight, fight, fight.
The party is starting.
Perhaps many of you know that I am not one for word talk, nor am I one for peace.
That's for sure.
Please, Ambassador, not now.
Yet, I am here now because I believe this treaty will benefit both nations greatly. But I have to say, the glorious leaders of Stavonia have given me the authority to decide for myself whether or not to sign the treaty.
What impudence!
Sir, please.
So I warn all of you that even this trip, however symbolic it may be, could have an impact on my decision.
Oh, Father, please.
And then he ends up
There's
dying.
no need to be
Bla-
that arrogant.
Fine. So, I hereby officially open this great journey. May this voyage through the wilderness lead us to eternal peace, and so and so.
What did he mean by that? That it's up to him to sign the papers or not?
Ambassador Ignat does have more power than we thought. and that makes our mission even more important.
They don't pay me enough for this. I thought we were going on vacation.
Plato, my dear friend, no one ever said that.
So, if just one single hair falls off the ambassador's back...
The piece is dead.
Yes.
And
One.
probably us.
Almond, yes, I'm right here. I'm watching.
Great prospects.
Indeed.
Happy Vice is taken by Purgat. I lost the at. Oh no, I lost the at. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. Because I cannot fight my sleep.
This is a really...
Don't stop.
But I just...
About him zooming in on like trees. Okay, I think I'll pause it here. So it auto saves, I think. Oh, there's extras. Oh. There's one I missed. Oh, so this is Chicken Police, right? I saw this one, Wild Tactics. I've never seen this one. I think they appear in like the mini game that we see before. Ah, so these are collectibles. Okay. Achievements. Get the maximum point of questioning. Get the minimum point of questioning. I'll get there one day. Finish all stories in the game even with multiple playthroughs. Finish Cassidy's personal story. Finish Cassandra's personal story. Finish Artemis's personal story. Finish Basil's personal story. Talk with all the characters in the game in one playthrough. Complete all the mission instructor. Get all the codex entries. Finish Kunya's story. Hong Kong. Oh, his name is actually Hong Kong. Okay. Oh, we haven't met her, the diva or the adventurer, Marco and Latuna. Mujara, get an story, and then locked events. Finish Ignite's personal story. Finish Bonnie's personal story. Okay. I really hope that we get to see like more games of Moses and Plato. I love any like you know, any detective-esque characters. I believe in the last decade, my favorite, or the last 5 years, my favorite has been the main detective for Knives Out. What's his name? Detective, not Cassandra. What's his name? Benoit Blanc. He's been my favorite, like, in modern detectives. So I need more detective characters in this century, guys. Hong Kong sounds like an actual slur for that, but I'm not gonna lie, it kind of does. That's why I was like, oh, I thought he was just making the sound like Hong Kong, but that's actually his name. All right, so I'm gonna end it here, and then I'm going to revisit it tomorrow morning because I'm very sleepy right now. So I'll see you guys later. I'm not even gonna do a closing because I'm that sleepy. I'll just cut it and then like I'll continue. Glass Onion is okay, but Knives Out is 10 out of 10. I'd say Glass Onion is probably like for the current kind of people who watch like movies. Very straightforward, very kind of like meta and niche. So I give it like all the movies. I give it like different like rating, different purposes. So Glass Onion is for people who aren't into murder mysteries, who just kind of want to have a fun time, turn brain off. Knives Out is your classic movie, the one that started all your classic whodunit movie, and then after that Dead Man Walking is kind of like more of a narrative, like deep drama movie compared to the other two. So you know, it's like, what's your mood at the moment? So I'm looking forward. I want to continue this in the morning, so I'll see you guys later. I won't do a closing because I'll just like jump into the morning. So see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Rifki, Vals, I think Fidelish was here as well. Oh my god. Crowling and Captain Price the second and all the other, you know, chill watchers of the night. I'll probably continue this in the morning when I'm awake. I don't know. I'm very tired right now, I feel. But yeah, I'll drink a lot of coffee in the morning so I can tune in. Bye bye.